Samsung's next foldable is starting to take shape through a wave of new leaks, and the direction appears centered on usability. Reports suggest the upcoming device could be wider, lighter, and generally easier to live with day to day. But there's an unexpected detail hidden in these rumors. Instead of one clear successor, the information hints that Samsung might actually be preparing two different flagship book-style foldables, and that possibility changes the story entirely. From what the leaks describe, one model would continue the existing lineup as the direct follow-up to the Galaxy Z Fold 7. That part is straightforward. The surprise comes with the second device. It's rumored to be a wider alternative designed to challenge Apple's anticipated first foldable more directly. If that detail turns out to be accurate, Samsung may be exploring multiple design directions at the same time. The wording in the original report, however, introduces a bit of confusion. At first glance, it almost sounds like the Galaxy Z Fold 8 itself will adopt the wider design, but that interpretation doesn't line up with most of the rumors circulating so far. The majority of reports have consistently suggested two distinct foldable models, rather than one dramatically redesigned device. Because of that, the phrasing might simply be the source of the misunderstanding. Early reports often describe things in ways that aren't perfectly clear. If that's what happened here, the explanation could be simple. Samsung launches the standard Fold successor while also introducing a separate wider variant. And if both arrive together, the lineup could look very different this year. The wider model mentioned in the leaks could also introduce a noticeably larger inner display. Reports suggest the unfolded screen might reach roughly 8 inches. That would represent a meaningful increase compared to current Fold devices. For users who rely on foldables for video, multitasking, or browsing, that additional screen space could dramatically change how the device feels in everyday use. Size alone isn't the only factor being discussed. The rumored aspect ratio plays a big role as well. A wider format could make the display far better suited for watching content. Streaming apps, videos, and even multitasking layouts could feel more natural. Instead of resembling an elongated phone screen, the device could behave much closer to a compact tablet once opened. Another piece of information in the report stands out from a hardware perspective. Samsung may adopt a new CFRP chassis for the device. That material, carbon fiber reinforced plastic, is known for combining durability with low weight. It's widely used in industries where strength is essential, but excess weight needs to be avoided. If Samsung does implement that material, the result could be a larger foldable that actually weighs less than its predecessor. That kind of change would matter more than it might sound at first. Foldables already sit at the edge of what feels comfortable to carry, so even a modest reduction in weight can make the device feel significantly better in daily use. On the performance side, the leaks point toward a familiar approach. Both rumored models are expected to run on Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chipset. For Samsung's premium foldables, that choice is hardly surprising. Qualcomm's flagship processors have become the standard foundation for high-end Android devices in recent years. Camera hardware, however, may remain largely unchanged in terms of resolution. The main sensor is expected to stay at 200 megapixels, similar to what the previous Fold generation already offers. That means the megapixel count itself may not increase, though any improvements could come from image processing and software optimization instead. Battery capacity could see a more noticeable adjustment. The new model is rumored to include a 5,000 mAh battery. Compared with the 4,400 mAh unit inside the Galaxy Z Fold 7, that would represent a 600 mAh increase. For a device with a large internal display and heavy multitasking potential, that extra capacity could make a meaningful difference. At the same time, the leaks don't indicate a switch to silicon-carbon battery technology just yet. Even without that change, a larger conventional battery would still be a welcome improvement. Foldables are often pushed harder than typical smartphones, so longer endurance is something many users would immediately appreciate. As for the timeline, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 is currently expected to arrive around July if Samsung follows its usual release schedule. The wider variant might launch alongside it or possibly appear later depending on the company's plans. Either way, two flagship foldables, lighter materials, bigger batteries, and an 8-inch display option could make this one of Samsung's most interesting foldable launches yet.